Hey everyone, Aaron here with ABTX Outdoors, part 2 of getting my ELR rifle tuned. In the previous video, I was trying to get my load development running back to the 3120 to 3150 node. I was having some issues with that, so went home. I was able to reload some new bullets, a little bit higher charger weight to see if that gets me in there, and if that gets me where I need to be. So stay tuned, and let's see if this is the magic sauce to get it done. All right, got cameras running. I have 10 shots today. 10 shots. One is just to warm up the barrel, and then I have three round groupings that I'm going to put. I'm using the same target as before in the first video, just because no point wasting a target. I'm just going to aim. I'll tell you where I'm going to aim, and we'll use that and see how it does. It is more of the middle of the day now, a little warmer. A little bit warmer out here. All right. So what I'm going to do as a warm-up, the diamond, middle of the target, is my aiming point. So there's a red diamond, but then there is an outer thick diamond, and that's what I'm going to be aiming at and using as a reference today. So for just this fouling round, I'm going to shoot the top part of the diamond where it comes together with the solid line going vertical up the middle of the paper. So here we go. Now that went 31-35. Isn't that weird? And this was only loaded to 90.3 grains. All right, this is going to be interesting. That's definitely there. So now I'm thinking that maybe I've put too much in here. We're about to find out, though. The one little 10th increments wasn't really cutting it, so I went ahead and bumped it up to 90.5 grains. So got one fired through here. Barrel's heated up now. All right, this one is going on the left diamond, horizontal left, where it meets the thick line. 3 rounds. This is going to be number 1. $31.20. No clickers. $31.20. I like that. All right, same hold. Shot number 2. That went down to 3,100. $3,100. Almost touching. Shot number 3. 3106. Got some vertical stringing on that one. All right, let me go shut this other camera. All right, just shot that 3-shot group, and that was with 90.5 grains. That's what we're getting. So, average. It is 3109, not there. 3109. Extreme spread 19. STD 8.3. All right, let's go for round two. Round two, 3-shot group. Let me move this chair up so I can get behind the gun all the way. Recording the target. Get you a little closer to me here. All right, so this is going to be 90.7 grains. 90.7. We're going to swing all the way to the right side of the diamond. Right side of the diamond, where it meets the horizontal right line. All right, here goes shot number one. $31.31. 31.31. Keeping the same hold. Shot number two. $31.28. I think we're in there now. $31.28. All right, shot number three. That must have went through the same one of the same holes. I'm betting the top one. 31.32, almost the same speed. All right, I'm liking that. That averaged 31.30. Let me shut this other camera off and we'll take a look at the data. All right, we have made it into the good region of what I was looking for at 90.7 grains. 90.7 grains. Take these off, no point having to yell at you. All right, let's see here. All right, the average was 31.30. Extreme spread 4.3. Standard deviation 1.9. Okay. Again, this kind of, let me show you this. Again, I don't claim to be an expert bullet maker, but I am very diligent about what I do. I double check everything. So it normally takes me quite a while to reload. But that's good SDs. Again, it just has to be in the node, right? So I think we got it back in the node. And it put a bullet through the same hole in a 3-shot group, which you know, half-inch maybe grouping, not too bad. In this session. All right, so all we have left now is the 91 grains. How's the gun temp? It's 100, barrel's 104, which again, this barrel temperature, if I was setting out in August heat, like for the King of 1 Mile competition, the barrel ambient temperature is going to be right there at 100 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot these 3 shots, last 3-shot grouping of the day, and let's see how this does. But I am liking that. 3130 feet per second, extreme spread of 4.3, standard deviation of 1.9. All right, let's see what these last 3 will do. Okay, last grouping, last 3-shot group, and then we'll be done. Got the Garmin up, got the other camera up. Whew, the humidity is up. All right, where are we going to put these? Bottom of the diamond, the vertical bottom line. That's what we're going for. Garmin is up. 91 grains of magic sauce. Let's see what happens. Get it squared up here. I don't want to have any interference. All right, shot number 1. .3135. Point of impact, point of aim, and point of impact are a little off on that. Let's see where this one hits. 3135. But yeah, that shot an inch left. All right, shot number 2. .3138 through the same hole. All right, let's not screw this one up. Come on, let's not screw it up. So when you always get down to the 3rd shot, you don't want to mess it up. That's one ragged hole. All right, final shot, number 3. Ooh, it's touching. 3128. You know what? I think we might have found. The sweet spot. So I'm happy with that. Whew. All right, let me turn this other camera off. Oh man, yeah, 2 in the same hole, and then just 1 slightly touching. That's what I'm looking for right there. So what I'll probably do is come back later in the week and confirm it with like a 5-shot group. All right, let's get the data. We're in the node now. You notice that we're in the node because it's gone from 3105 at 89.9 to 90 at 3117, and then 90.1, 3108, and then at 90.5, 3109, and then finally at 90.7 it jumped. It jumped up to that next node at 3130, and now this node at 91 grains, 91.0, average speed 3134. That's just a smidge, like 4 feet per second faster than the last group. Extreme spread 9.8, single digits, I'll take that. Standard deviation 4.1. Okay, I like it. And again, that could have just been, that last grouping could have just been me. When you start thinking about not messing up the group, you typically do. So, all right, that's great. That was the last of the brass that I had prepped. I only have roughly just under 100 pieces of brass, Peterson brass. I mean, I'm sorry, Alpha 80G brass, but I'm switching it all to Peterson once this barrel is toast. So yeah, I think we got it. You know, good deal. It's just part of the process. Every now and then when your gun starts to get out of tune, either mess with the tuner on the brake, but I was just running slow. Can't do nothing but just bump up the charge. So that's what I've done. And plus I had to buy a different lot of powder as well. So that makes a difference. And a different lot of bullets. So that makes a difference as well when I first started. So got enough of that now to last me the rest of the season, so I don't have to worry about have to go through this again, hopefully. All right, well, thank you for watching. Again, like, subscribe, trying to grow the channel. More ELR content coming up. Not sure if I'm going to be able to shoot the ELR match at White Oak this weekend. It's my anniversary. And then we have the King of 1 Mile event coming up in August at Greystone Castle. So I'll have that content coming out in August. Looking forward to that. That's always a big event. But White Oak only has 2 more events. I think it's September, October after this one, or August and September, and then October. Or I know they skip a month. They skip a month somewhere in there. So that final will be in October. And then I might try to go maybe to a match in Oklahoma. So we'll see. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Again, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.